Hello, everybody. It's Marcos Lopez again, and I'm here again to share another video with you. This topic that I want to talk to you about today, I actually found it last week in a coffee shop here in my hometown. And as I was waiting for my coffee, I noticed a quote hung up on the wall. And as I read the quote, I realized that it came from one of the Psalms. In actuality, it actually came from Psalm 91. I'd like to share with you a little bit about Psalm 91 today. Now, before I read this portion of the Psalm, let me go ahead and put that disclaimer out there. I'm not a priest. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a theologian. I'm simply a Christian who loves Christ and wants to share that, my faith, with you. So if it's not for you, it's okay, keep scrolling. But if you're feeling if you got a little bit of time, you might hear something that maybe God needs you to hear as well. Okay? So here it is. Psalm 91, starting with verse 9. Because you have made the Lord your refuge, the Most High your habitation, no evil shall befall you. No scourge come near your tent, for he will give his angels charge of you to guard you in all your ways. On their hands they will bear you up, and lest you dash your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the adder, and the young lion and the serpent will trample underfoot. Because he cleaves to me in love, I will deliver him. I will protect him. Because he knows my name. When he calls to me, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. With a long life, I will satisfy and show him my salvation. So my friends out there, when I read that and I listen to that, I think of fatherhood. You see, I'm a dad. I'm a dad of a beautiful young lady. And ever since she was born, I knew exactly what my role was to protect her, to guide her, to love her unconditionally. She's growing up. She is grown up, as a matter of fact. And yet she still comes home, asks advice, admits that she made a mistake. You see, I know my daughter's faults. I know her triumphs. We have that kind of relationship. And dads out there, you know what I'm talking about. We love our kids so unconditionally that we'll do anything for them. We'll protect them. We'll stand next to them when they're in trouble. We'll defend them from any evil that is trying to hurt them, right? That's what great dads do. We all have a pretty awesome father. And he does the exact same thing. He loves you unconditionally, no matter what you've done, no matter what faults you have had, how big or how small they are. Believe me, they're not a secret. He knows. And he still loves us unconditionally. Just like a father, when my daughter was hurting, and when she knew she made a mistake, I just opened up my arms and she'd come in for a great big hug. I imagine our Father, that's what he was speaking to us here in Psalm 91. Come to me. You know my name. I will send the army of angels to come and protect you. You see, God our Father doesn't want any evil to fall upon us. He wants us to have love, experience His love, His unconditional love. He wants us to have joy and peace. He wants us to be happy. Now, just like dads, we don't promise our kids riches and fame. But we do promise them we're going to love them forever. And that's what God, our Father, your Father, wants to have that relationship with you. He already has His arms open. Call out His name. Come to Him. Tell Him your woes, your faults, your triumphs. Trust in Him. Because He will fix it. He wants that relationship with you. He doesn't promise riches and fame, but He does promise an everlasting life with Him. A life full of joy and peace. So my question to you tonight, my friends out there, what are you going to do to start your relationship with our Father? Have a great evening. God bless you.